Hey Bronze Goddess, it's your girl Isis here. This is my video response because I think I'm going to have more to say than allowed for just comment post response. So, yeah, your topic, in Paris? Yeah, the N word. Yeah, controversial. The N word always seems to hit people the wrong way. Um, I am very much aware of the history of the N word, and yes, it is a derogatory word used throughout history to describe African Americans. But my feeling on the whole topic is that, um, first of all, why are we looking for Jay Z and Kanye West as role models? Not to say that, I'm hating on them. I mean, I'm from New York, Jay Z, big ups, I'm a sort of fan. Kanye, on the other hand, he's done some kind of crazy things. So, but it's like, I think we need to kind of check ourselves on that. And speaking of checking, why do we always get so over the top about the N word? I do kind of agree with the little discussion that Jay-Z and kind of Oprah Winfrey had a little while back, if we remember. um it's like I think we're putting too much into it, why do we hear the N word and like, oh, you talking to me? When somebody says the N word, I know they're not talking to me because I don't consider myself that word. So not to say that others might consider me that, but I think of myself too much to consider myself that, being that I think I take away the power in what they're trying to say about me or towards me. So I mean, and two, it's like when people say the N word, why do we say, oh, that's immediately African Americans? Because I think if we take away kind of like some of the power to it, I'm sure, because personally I know it's a way a person acts or their behavior, and some of maybe the lower characteristics, because I don't think the N word has to be necessarily African Americans, because I'm sure we can all act like, the N word. And I don't think it has to have a color attached to it, because I've personally seen white people who might be considered the N word, and Mexican the N words, and Chinese. So why does that always, or why do we? Maybe we're just getting a little bit uptight, feel that, oh, that's me you talking about. um because I don't, I correct people with the quickness, um that you're not trying to talk or direct that towards me. Maybe you're confused, but I'm not going to take it personally because I already know that's not who I am, and that's not who I seem to be. So, as far as Gwyneth Paltrow, maybe she considers herself like that. Or maybe that's her, doing her hood thing, which she does from time to time. But, I think that's how, we need to start thinking about that word. What is it? It's a word, and it all depends on how you take it, what you put into it, and how you want to make it define. We can redefine that word. And I think that's kind of where Jay-Z was coming from. At least that's what I got. That was my take that I got from him. And they were just bugging out on stage, I think. Not to say that everything that they do is like, stamp gold, and we shouldn't be looking for them like, oh, we have to, oh, they're doing that, so we should do that too. They're human. Okay, they go to the bathroom just like all the rest of us do. So, they might be bugging out. Gwyneth Paltrow might be bugging out. Um, so, they still put on their pants leg or their skirts one leg at a time, you know, and their still stinks. So, I think, we have to stop overemphasizing about how we're going to take that word, and how we take celebrities and what they do. We don't live and die by what they do and what they say, and because that just gets them more, notoriety, and that just bursts up there, their pockets. They're getting paid from that. We all jump on their Twitter sites. We all jump. Oh, now Gwyneth Paltrow's trending now because everybody's like, oh, she calls the N word. Which it wasn't even her. It was the game. And we know in the hip hop world, that word is passed back and forth. Like water. My nigga. So it's like it depends on how you want to define that word. And if you see that as an honor to be called that, or that's just your term to call each other, like Paul Mooney said, it makes my teeth whiter. You know, um, I'm not going to go that far, but it's a word I think in the vocabulary of the English vocabulary, we have so many other words that we can use. And if you have a higher intellect, first of all, come with a better word if you want to talk about me. You know, I think you could dig a little deeper than that. Otherwise, that's telling me exactly where your vocabulary and your intelligence level is, if that's all you got to come at me with. So, um, I just think we need to think about it more like that. But I like the topic, girl. Keep up the videos. Peace.